Witches and healers are one of the most powerful combinations in all of Clash of Clans, and in this video I got 4 different versions to show you that all annihilate Town Hall 13 bases.
3, 2, 1, go!
If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. The last one is definitely my favorite. Now the first one is the most common version you're going to see. It uses 5 lightnings and 1 quake spell. With that combination, you can take out an Inferno Tower area or a Scatter Shot area. And this one, he's going to be taking out the single target Inferno Tower compartment and as many of the other defenses around it as he can to try and, first of all, keep his Grand Warden safe and also nail in that deep funnel on one side. The Grand Warden's not even doing that much funneling. He's just trimming the last few buildings on the very outer layer because, guys, you want to get this tack down and in there pretty soon. And boom, just like that, the funnel is established. Now, the Warden's going the wrong way, but he's going to fix that by dropping his witches close enough to the Warden. They're still going to go the right way, but they're going to aggro him. They're going to pull him back over towards the entrance. On that bottom right side of your screen, we got a king with a few more witches working down that edge, trying to get that side of the base trimmed out. Now, interestingly, he's got a blimp on this one, guys. He's got a Yeti bomb, and it doesn't look like he's using it for the Town Hall because he's breaking his witches into that, man. So it's going to be really interesting to see what he does with this blimp on the backside. More standardly, you're going to see this used with a siege barracks with some hogs inside. Siege barracks generally goes on the same side as the king, helps him funnel that side further, and then the hogs kind of tank for that royal champion. But check this out, man. That blimp is already down. Look for it on that top left side of the screen. Oh no, he passed the scatter shot. He remembers to pop it before it gets out of the compartment, but the Yetis are not on the scatter shot. Now they're going in towards it. Oh, the Yeti mites get it taken out. And those Yetis in there are also tanking for that royal champion there. So kind of taking the place of the hogs out of the siege barracks. He's trying to direct target that siege barracks or that scatter shot. And it ultimately did work, even though he overshot a little bit. And enough of that, guys. Look at how many witches are left on this attack, man. Are you freaking kidding me? This is absolute insanity, dude. I've only seen like a few witches get sprung. Other than that, it doesn't really look like he's lost many witches, man. There is so many skellies on the board right now. We still got healers helping out his queen. Queen still has her ability. He's still got a loon that he's holding on to just to doing a little last minute cleanup, or he's going to use to take out that mortar right there. Look at this, man. So many skellies left, man. That's one of the reasons this is the most powerful, one of the most powerful attacks in Clash of Clans right now. Next version, guys, same spell comp. Check this out. This time he is going to be using the siege barracks, but look at the rest of his spells. Guys, Adrian is nuts, dude. Look at this. No rage on this composition. Instead, he's got a heal, a jump, and 3 freezes. I'm thinking the reason he did this because the dude's got a multi-target Inferno in the middle of the base. And generally, you're using this attack against bases that have all singles, or at least mostly singles, like Adrian's doing on this one. Look at this. Over on the right, there was another single. So we got 2 singles, 1 multi-target Inferno. But guys, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do witches without a single rage for them. But let's check it out, man. Let's check this out, dude. He joins the queen in there with the warden once the funnel's set, so she can't walk the wrong way. But it is going to help speed up that warden walk just a little bit. And then King is doing some funneling over on the right. King's actually heading in towards the town hall, but it remains to be seen if he's going to have enough health to get that taken out. Siege Barracks is dropped over there on the king side so that P.E.K.K.A. and Wizards can help continue funnel that outside trash so that the witches stay focused in the core of the base. Now, he's facing off some of those super minions in the enemy CC, but they're just chasing down skellies, man, so they're not much of a threat at all. Town Hall is down at this point, guys. We got witches going into the core. That's where he drops the heal, right where that multi-target Inferno is going to be on top of those witches. You might think, oh man, you got healers. Yeah, you do, man. And honestly, I don't think I would have healed witches right there. But you know what? It is kind of handy because healers cannot heal the entire group at once. They'll usually stick with a little group and the rest of them will get fried by the multi. So he's freezing the multi. He healed the multi and he's got healers backing him up against that. Look at the multi-target Inferno being overrun by skellies, dude. Oh my god, there was like 100 skellies in there. That multi-target Inferno can only hit 5 of them at a time. I mean, it goes through them pretty quick, but still, it just can't overwhelm that kind of numbers, dude. Look at that massive group of witches in the core, dude. Oh my gosh. Royal Champion's already done her thing on the right-hand side. She went over there and took out one of those scatter shots, a little bit of assist from some hog riders over there, and her job is already done. Look at that, man. He's got a couple of Yetis in here. Oh my god. Did he have Yetis inside his siege barracks? Dude, I wish I could rewind while I'm recording a video, man. Otherwise, I totally would. Either way, so many witches left. Base absolutely annihilated. All right, check out this next composition here. He's got 7 lightnings, 1 quake, but also look at that blimp going in there right now. Direct targeting, taking out that single target Inferno. He's got loons in there. They're more than capable of getting that down without any additional spell support. The 7 lightnings, 1 quake were used to take out both a scatter shot and an eagle artillery. You only need 5 lightnings, 1 quake to take out a scatter shot, but if you're gonna take out an eagle artillery, you're gonna need 7 lightnings and a quake. So since he wanted that eagle to go down as well, he threw on a couple extra lightnings, and boom, just like that, scatter shot and eagle artillery are down. King with a few witches on the other side busting in that funnel. If you're noticing that in common with the other attacks, that's because that's what you do on this attack, man. You use that king for the other side of the funnel, you give him a few witches so he lasts longer, is a little bit more effective, working out, taking out some of those inner defenses as well. As you see those witches teeing off on that archer tower right now, just creates a better, deeper funnel for the witches moving through the base. Witches are annihilating that town hall right now. Might blow, dude, I just saw like 300 skellies get blown up by that town hall blast, but the witches are doing great, man. Look at this. He's got a ton of witches. He's got healers on witches. We got skellies in front of the queen. Ooh, those skellies are going to face slaughter at that scatter shot right there, but queen's closing in. Witches are closing in with healers. He's got this royal champion all closing in on the same scatter shot. It does not stand a chance. Oh my gosh, Scattershot is down. Now, Royal Champion, is she going to stay behind the Skellies? Or is she going to get out in front, get fried by that single target Inferno? He doesn't have any spells left at this point, but look at all the open wall pieces on this base, man. This is the meta to defend against Queen charges, super wall breakers, but it also leaves bases super open to witch attacks, man. All those open wall pieces, witches and Skellies love to dive in those and take advantage of it, and that's what we're going to see as we see about 100 Skellies swarming that single target Inferno. We're going to go to ×4 because there's so many witches left. Queen still has her ability, guys. This base, once again, has been absolutely annihilated. All right, dude, here's the one that I was talking about that is my favorite. Look at this spell comp, dude. 8 lightnings, 3 quakes. The reason he's bringing this many spells is because he's taking out both of the scatter shots, all right? Now, worth noting, that does not leave you a lot of room for other spells. In fact, I've used this combination. I usually do it with 10 lightnings and either 2 quakes if they're too far separated, or 1 quake if I can reach both those scatter shots inside the same quake. And the only time I ever use this strat where I'm taking out both those scatter shots is if they're in the core of the base, because you're obviously not going to have a lot of room for jumps, rages, getting through the core of a base. So you take out the core and you cut out one side, then you can just kind of walk your witches around the remaining side of the base. Look at this channel that they're all going into right here, man, and see how much access they're going to have. They're going to be able to reach over the wall and reach absolutely everything else in this base except for the Eagle artillery, man. Now, this is the crazy part about this attack, dude. Look, where's the healers, man? Where are those healers, dude? They're off the screen right now because they decided to follow a freaking ice golem and a couple witches. They are going to help out a little bit with like Hogs, Royal Champion and stuff, but he wanted those healers with his 87 witches that are heading towards the town hall. This is going to be hard to 3-star without healer support. Let's see if he can still get it done. Dude, the witches, what are they doing, dude? They're healing an ice golem. An ice golem. And look at this, dude. The queen with the witches up top. There's not as many witches left up there without that healer support, but they're not all dead yet, man. Look at this, dude. Continuing to spawn skellies, getting out in front, still tanking for the queen, still tanking for the witches. They're eating some shots from the mortars right there, but just like that, man. Even with the healers just absolutely going AWOL, this base still super duper crushed, man. This is so wild, dude, and this is a really strong attack. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click that button right over my shoulder. If you're already a subscriber, then check out that video on the other side of the screen, and we'll keep hanging out.